Hello guys, and welcome to my video once again. Alright, so in this video I want to show you how to easily mark out support and resistance zone. If you are a price action trader or you trade basically the support and resistance, you will need to know how to mark them correctly. Even if you're not actually or directly trading support and resistance, you're trading some strategies that need a combination of resistance and support. You're supposed to know how to mark out your support and resistance zones and your key levels correctly, because this is what you need to succeed. You understand? These are the zones you expect market to react. These are the zones you want the market to get to, so you can get an entry and also make your trading decisions. Because when you draw these lines and zones on the chart, it's what guides your decision. It's what you analyze the market based on. You cannot just draw a line and it's just for fancy on the chart. You draw it because you want it to guide you in your analysis. So if you draw it wrongly, it will lead to wrong analysis, and it will lead to wrong trade entries and loss of funds. All right, or even blowing up your account. All right, so you just watch this video to the end, as I'm going to show you a very simple way to mark out your support and resistance zones. All right, so if you're watching my video for the first time, please click the subscribe button, like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. All right, so let's dive in. So the first thing you do once you open a chart like this, I am on this new pair on the drift switch index 20 on the daily time frame. So the first thing you do, you need to go to a daily time frame or a higher time frame. You can just go to a higher time frame depending on where you decide to be taking your entries, because I basically like doing my markups from the weekly time frame, daily time frame, and even 4-hourly time frame, 1 hourly time frame, and even on the 15 minutes time frame. I do my markups. You understand? All right, so for this particular video, I want to start on the daily time frame. All right, so once I open the chart like this and I'm on the daily time frame or a higher time frame, I zoom out. The first thing you do is to zoom out. So take note of that, you zoom out. Why am I zooming out? Why? You can see that what we have on this chart, if I bring in a vertical line, this is the last, this is the this is the farthest we can go to the left. You understand? And this is just what we can see. But if we zoom out, the market will give us an idea of what has been happening. If we zoom out, we can see the whole of this. You can see the whole of this on the far left, which was not visible when the market was when the chart was zoomed in. You can see. All right, so you first of all zoom out. When you zoom out, you're able to identify points more easily on the chart. For now, so let me remove this vertical line. Now I can see a zone here. You can see there's a zone right here. You can see there's a zone right here. You can see there's a zone right here. You can see there was a zone right here. The market reacted. You see, once you zoom out, it makes those zones those points in the market more obvious for you to easily see them and mark. You can see, and this is about January 2024. We are now in September. But when you looked at the chart when we opened, the furthest we can see was just July. You see, it was just July. But if you zoom out, you'll be able to see up to January 2024, and you can see, you look at the previous resistance and support the market had been creating during that time. From January, you can see there was a support zone here. It was a support zone here. Market sold from here as resistance, also came back and sold from here as resistance. So you mark this out and you wait for the next time market will get to this zone. Are you following me? All right. So the next thing is we look for another zone. The market did something like that, and we can find another zone right here. There is another zone right here, guys. You can see there's another zone here. This is a zone market bought and also sold. Market bought and also sold from this same zone. Now, if I bring in the arrow line tool, you can see markets bought from here, sold from here, sold from here, sold from here, and also sold again from this same level here. So this is actually another key level to mark out, and we expect the market to react. Next time it gets to this place, there's likely to be a reaction. It will either break above it, come back to retest, then continue buying, or it will just hit here and reverse. So if you're able to mark out this kind of zones, guys, you will always expect the market to do something on getting there. For example, now let me show you one simple example you should take note of. Now, still on this daily time frame, let's say you were marking your, like this, you marked your trend line just right here. and you're waiting for the market to break out and do a retest, you can see that the market, after breaking out, it came back to retest this same zone where it had been selling previously. You see, because you did what, you marked the zone correctly, you will take these sales, you get these sales and make some massive profit. You can see selling all to this level. So marking out the zone by zooming out the chart makes it easy for you to actually know the main zone to expect the market to react from. All right, so let me just zoom out a bit. Then we can find another zone. Can we find another zone in this time frame? I think the next zone will be this one at the bottom. You look out for obvious zones, not just anyhow zones. Look out for clear zones like this one. This one I just marked now. This is a very clear zone, and you can see the market is reacting there. We are expecting the market to either do a reversal, though it is actually rejecting that zone right now. We want the market, you expect the market to buy from this zone back here, or if it breaks below, then it might sell, then come back to retest the same zone and continue selling, guys. All right, so it's very simple. Just do like this. After doing this on a daily time frame, after doing this on this daily time frame, I'll go down to the 4 hourly time frame. But one problem you will have is that you see that these zones we've marked already on this other higher time frame, they become too large on as we go down the time frame. So all you need to do is just to mark the only zones that are very close to your to the current price. You mark out only the zones that are very close to the current price, and when you see that they're too far from the current price, you can just remove them and concentrate on the ones on a lower time frame which is close to the current price, like the one I'm seeing here on a daily time frame. You can see this daily time frame, this was the this was the closest zone. Where is it? This was the closest zone on the daily time frame, and right here on the 4 hourly time frame is very far, and we still have a zone here on this 4 hourly time frame. So if I remove this zone, if I zoom out, you can see we have a zone here on the 4 hourly time frame. Let me just draw it. So we'll look at where market has been reacting. Then we place our horizontal line, our rectangle nicely. Can you see this? This is perfect. This is perfect. All right. You can see how market reacted on this same level here. You can see the buys from this zone. You can see the buys from this zone, the sells, the buys, the sell, the buys, the buys, and all this. You can see, so basically, if you're able to zoom out on the chart, you'll be able to discover these things. You'll be able to notice these zones clearly, and you won't be doing you won't make unnecessary mistakes of expecting the market to react on its own, because most of the time you'll be expecting market, they'll say, okay, let's wait for a retest, and you're waiting for a retest. You see the market never gets to where you expect it to get to, or sometimes the market will come to where you expect, then it will still go above it or beyond it. Excuse me. You see, just because you did not mark the zones correctly. So you can just try to mark the zones correctly by just doing this. I'm just showing you. Zoom out on the chart. Then when you zoom out, you try to move bring out the rectangle to draw. Although when you're on a higher time frame, when you are a higher time frame like on the daily time frame, you can easily use horizontal lines to mark, to avoid too many um, the areas, these rectangles be getting larger as you go down the time frame. So you might decide to use horizontal lines on a higher time frames, then use rectangles on lower time frame. I just like using rectangles because I want to really see them as zones and not as just mere lines. There are zones, not just mere points on the market. Understand? All right, so that's how it works. You finish on this time frame, you can go down to another lower time frame like the 1 hourly time frame to check out if there is a key level around there. You zoom out. I mostly like doing this on a PC. It makes more sense on a PC because it has a wider area, a wider view than doing it on this mobile phone. So, and for this particular one, I can see this particular time frame, I can see a key level somewhere here. See, market bought and sold along this same level here. So there is a chance that market is going to buy that back to that zone. On getting to that zone, it can break above or just react and continue selling. Market, you can see the breakout and retest on this zone that market did. Market broke out of this zone, came back and did this retest, double retest, then it sold. nicely to the downside, guys. So it's very simple. With this approach, you can draw your resistance and support very easily. And when you are drawing, just avoid these little ones you are swinging under, because if you're not careful, you'll be drawing too many support and resist. That is why some people do not believe that support and resistance work, because they don't know how to mark them. You end up drawing so many things on the chart, and at the end you'll be confused on which one to expect the market to actually react to. You know, when you have so many things, so many lines, so many rectangles on the chart like that, the chart looks confusing, and you won't really know which one to expect the market to react to. So you only draw the major ones, like the ones I have drawn. Then you can just tell yourself, until the market gets to that particular zone, I'm not going to take any trade. The market has to get to that zone before I find my entry. It's part of discipline, guys. All right, so it's very simple. Just zoom out on the chart. You can do this for any pair, whether boom and crash, whether volatility pairs, whether currency pairs. Is the easiest way to mark out resistance zone, guys. All right, so let me know, let me see, or let me get your thoughts on the in the comment section. Like this video, and also subscribe if you've not done that yet, guys. All right, so till my next video, I'll be talking about maybe I'll be talking about entries in my next video. So just keep an eye on this channel, and I'm sure I can guarantee that you will learn a whole lot from it. Meanwhile, the past videos I've been uploading about my strategies, they are very much working. Just do well to revisit them and try to practice. Try to practice them. If you feel you cannot do it on your own, then you can contact me. There's a link in the description of this video. It will take you to my Telegram channel. From there, you can reach out to me. My direct contact is there in the Telegram channel. From there, you can negotiate the mentorship how you want. Maybe you need my assistance to coach you maybe for 2 weeks or 1 month, depending on your ability, so that you usually grasp all these things and start succeeding in trading. All right, guys, so till my next video, stay blessed and peace out.